What's good, YouTube? We back in here with another episode of Keys to the Streets. Leaving out the tattoo parlor. We got a couple more tattoos. But in today's episode, guys, we just got off the phone with Lil Durk. He said he liked how we promoted G Herbo when he came into the city and did the show. So he trying to bring OTF to LA. So we got to go pull up to one of his spots he got in LA, guys. And you know what I'm saying? He wants us to manage one of his artists. So hopefully y'all enjoy this episode. Like, share, comment, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Y'all know them links in the description. And if you're new to the channel, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time your boy Savage Life Gaming drop a video. So we finna go pull up on Durk. Say he in the studio at one of his spots in LA, guys. And I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, we got this opportunity. You know, my girl, she got the little thing putting the shows together and stuff like that. And now we finna be managing artists. We're gonna be making a whole lot of money. So we got a lot of stuff to do with this artist to get him together. Durk gonna leave him out here in LA, you know what I'm saying? Let us turn him into a superstar. Y'all already know. And the artist's name is Chucky Wackham. He got a song in Chicago that's buzzing right now called My World. And he want us, you know what I'm saying, to put that song out there. Get him, you know, set him up a video shoot, photo shoot and stuff like that, you know, put him on the radio, and we're gonna generate some good money back. So we're gonna be checking out a studio in this episode too, guys, and y'all let me know how much we should you know what I'm saying, drop on the studio for gang. We're gonna sign him for probably like 100K, I guess. We'll give him 100 racks. We're gonna get him a car, cause he gonna need a car to get around the city and stuff like that. So we're gonna take him down to the dealership. We're gonna get gang all the way right. But he better, you know what I'm saying, that album better be fire. He better regenerate this money that we finna put into him. That's all, you know, them record companies to be doing. They be investing in you. And then when you drop that album, you already know they want that money back. They want it back, guys. So hopefully y'all enjoying y'all day too, guys. It's just a blessing, you know, to pull up on Lil Durk. We had G Herbo to come to the city. And no, that was a blessing. We made a lot of money off that. We made $300,000 off this show. Even though we invested, you know, a lot into the show, we still recouped our money back and got a little bit more. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, this the case with gang. But we're gonna get everything set up for him. You know, this is where we're gonna make a lot of money. I know we got a lot of businesses and stuff like that in the city, but this right here gonna get us in the game. We're gonna start our own little record label, but for right now, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get down with OTF. It's gonna be called OTF LA. And I think we're gonna be, Durk gonna be giving us our chain and stuff like that today. So that's why we pulling up on him, and we're gonna take this artist with us. He gonna be staying at this crib out here that Durk got the studio at. This gonna be the spot that he gonna be living there, you know. We ain't gotta worry about no roof over his head or nothing like that. He already got a spot. We just gotta get him a whip, you know what I'm saying? Get him up to par and stuff like that. He gonna be moving through LA, so you know he gonna need our protection. That's where we come in. So Durk just decided, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna bring OTF to LA, and we all gonna make some money. We all gonna make a lot of money, and you know we gonna get Durk on some features. We're gonna even set up a show for Durk and stuff like that too. So that's coming soon. But we finna pull up on gang at his little mansion out here in the city. I ain't even know gang had a spot out here. But we finna see it. He say he got like a little party going on out there. So we gonna go see what's up with the party. Chop it up with him, do a little paperwork. You know, we're gonna sign a little paperwork, cause he's signing us to OTF. And we're gonna be managing this artist fund. We ain't looking for no money right now. You know, we can wait on that. We can wait on the bread. We'll just wait till gang CD to drop with his album, whatever he finna put out, mixtape album. But we're gonna push this one song for now. We're gonna push that My World for now, and you know what I'm saying, try to get him a little buzz out here in LA. He already buzzing in Chirac, but this the spot right here, guys. They say they posted up in the studio. You know, working on a couple tracks, but My World is the one the gang want me to push. So let's pop out. He got a nice little spot over here, I ain't gonna lie. This spot decent. We finna go pick up this chain, you know. Say he got a little couple people over. They just chilling and shit. They up in the studio. So let's go see. Okay, I'm fucking with the crib. I'm fucking with it. So Dirt got the nice spot out here in LA. I'm just gonna look around. He told me to look around a little bit. Okay, I'm fucking with this pool right here. This pool busting. Okay. See him got the little in-house pool. Do gang got an outside pool too? Look like he got an outside pool too. No Dirt getting to that money. But this spot, we ain't gonna do no full tour of the crib or nothing like that. I don't wanna be all over gang crib. But he got the spot jumping out here. I like this right here. And he got the little yacht out there. Okay, I see you, bro. We see who get money. So this gonna be a good decision to sign with Lil Dirt. I ain't gonna lie, gonna be a real good decision. This gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a blessing right here. We can make a lot of money. We really ain't even gotta worry about our businesses no more. We fucking with Dirt, but we still gonna have our little shit going too. But he got a nice little party going on over here. Everybody just chilling in the pool. They up there in the studio, you know, working. You gotta work. If you wanna get on in this rap shit, you gotta work hard. With this YouTube shit too, you gotta work hard. Oh yeah, they chilling out here. They chilling. So let's go in here and chop it up with Dirt and them. We gotta sign this paperwork, get that chain, and then we're gonna take that boy Chuck It Whackem. We're gonna take him down to the dealership, get him a car, and then we're gonna take him to the studio. The studio that we're gonna take him to is where we're gonna be doing the work at, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna rent out the studio for a little while, you know. We ain't buying the studio or nothing, which it probably would be better to buy the studio and whatnot, but we ain't gonna do that. We just gonna rent it out. We could use this studio, but you know, Dirt gonna be out of town. His producers and shit gonna be gone, so we really could hire a producer, but we got a producer over there at the studio that we're gonna be checking out. And this Whackem right here, Chuck It Whackem, and that boy Lil Dirt. But we finna chop it up a little bit, guys, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes, do this little paperwork. Let me go and drop gang this little money. We're gonna sign him for 100 racks. You know, we gotta have a little money out here while he in the city. Can't be out here living off us. Coming to us whenever he needs some money. So we're gonna give him, you know what I'm saying, a little advance on this. So let's go and drop this little advance. That's 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. Drop that to gang, he good to go. We got that bread. So we finna go and chop it up, get our chain, do this paperwork, and we good. As y'all can see, we officially OTF LA. We got the chain. Now we finna go and take Chuck It down here to the dealership, you know what I'm saying, and get gang right. Okay, so we waiting on gang to get in. We finna go down to the dealership. We're gonna find gang something nice at the dealership. Probably something luxury, you know what I'm saying, he can use in the video, his first video and stuff like that. We're gonna be doing all that, you know what I'm saying, setting up the video shoot, setting up photo shoots for the cover art, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. We're gonna get gang right out here. We're gonna invest some money into him, but y'all know when that album drop, we're gonna get that money back. We got to get it back. That's just really what, you know what I'm saying, record labels do. They invest money into you, and then when that album drop, they finna get their bread first. He gonna have to pay me for the studio time, all that. But shout out to Dirt though, you know what I'm saying? Dirt threw me an alley hoop right here. Little artist, you know what I'm saying? He trying to get hot out here in LA. He brought him to me to manage. We gonna get gang all the way right. You know, we got the M's on us. We ain't got nothing else to do. Only thing we be doing, you know what I'm saying, checking on our businesses, our drug dealers and stuff like that. So this right here gonna give us a little bit more work to do. A little bit more, you know what I'm saying, money to spend and stuff like that. We're gonna put it into them. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we get some more artists. Really trying to start our own record label. We under OTF right now, but that's still good. We still gonna be generating a little money. We really, Dirt tried to give us a little money, you know what I'm saying, for doing this. We told him, you know what I'm saying, we'll wait later on, you know, once gang album drop and we see how it do and stuff like that, then, you know, drop me that little extra bread then. It's just like we saving it or something like that. Like, just say like Dirt, the bank account or something. We just letting that money sit in the bank. But we gonna get gang right though. We gonna show him how to, you know what I'm saying, promote his music, advertise it and stuff like that, how to set up video shoots. We're gonna have nice cars, and even if we gotta use some of our cars for the video shoots, we're gonna be all good, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get gang all the way right. Superstar status. Superstar status. And Dirk done already put in the order for his chain and stuff. We're gonna have to go pick it up. Big OTF out here, you know what I'm saying? We big OTF now. We good though, you know what I'm saying? We finna make a lot of things shake for gang. We gonna have gang right, you know what I'm saying? Right, super right. So yeah, we finna pull up to the dealership. I'm gonna go check out and see what they got in the dealership. We gonna get him some, you know, video shoot worthy, something like that. He can drive it around every day, you know, in the city. He gonna need transportation. Ain't no sense of renting a car out or nothing like that, and you know, that'll defeat the purpose. You know, you gotta fake it sometimes till you make it. So gang ain't got no money right now. Little YouTube views he be getting and stuff, really ain't adding, and you know, really ain't getting no paper off that. But this is where he finna get the real money right here. But he got paper on him, 100,000. But we gonna take care of everything else, you know, like his cars for the videos, hiring the models and stuff for the videos. We're gonna take care of everything. And you know, we're gonna get that money back. As soon as that album drop, them sales come in, we got our hand out, cause we paying for everything. And we just gonna keep doing it like that. You know, we might sign a couple more artists from the city too. You never know. See if Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying, take a little talent to him. Y'all know Lil Durk, he got the power to sign artists. So we might find a couple little hot rappers in LA and, you know what I'm saying, put them boys on. That'll be extra revenue for us, a little bit more money in our pocket. But we finna take this serious. Our girl got the little business bringing the rappers in town. Y'all know the show was a success with G Herbo, so that's what got Dirk attention. He said, you know, we seem like a real good businessman and stuff like that. But we'll let our girl handle the models, and we just handle the video shoots and the photo shoots, the album release parties and stuff like that. We're gonna handle all that. We'll take care of that part. And hopefully that money generate back in. We still gonna be, you know what I'm saying, running our little business where we bring the rappers in town to do the shows and whatnot. We still gonna have that going. We might retire. We might just gonna shut down all our little businesses. I'm gonna keep the clubs though. I'm gonna keep the clubs, but I don't know. We might just gonna keep them business. And I went on hired somebody to take care of Facebook for us, so we won't have to, you know what I'm saying, be doing all that extra stuff with Facebook. So we got somebody else taking care of that. So that's why y'all don't see if that stuff popping up on the screen. We just paying them a nice little fee, and we just collect our money. I show y'all how much we making off Facebook and stuff like that. All our businesses. I ain't gonna hit you, bro. I am not gonna hit you. But we at the dealership right now, guys. Y'all know we gotta have our artists straight. We gotta have our artists super straight. So I'm gonna let y'all see how much we making off all our businesses right now. And I think Facebook we making like 10,000. Yeah, 10,000. We making 77,000, I believe, off everything, if I'm not mistaken. It might not be that much though, but we making some good money. Bro, don't hit my shit, man. You gonna let gang see you get snatched up out of there. So we going in the dealership. Let me see what I want to get Brody. We gonna snatch us something. Snatch up a little something. Get gang right. These cars really should be free for us, but we still gotta buy them. We generate money from here though, but I like this Benz though. That'll be a decent little car for a video shoot. But let's see what else. That Monte Carlo looking good. But y'all know gang from the rack. He from Chirac. He probably wants something, you know what I'm saying, little something luxury, supercar or something. We're gonna back up out of it. Let me see what else they got. What's this right here? Okay, them bikes. We go to supercars. Let's see what they got up in here. Something that'll, you know what I'm saying, go good in a video shoot. Up the image a little bit. You know, them rappers gotta uphold the image. They gotta look like they got the jewelry. They gotta look like they got the cars, all the cars and stuff like that. Sometimes a lot of that stuff be rented. But we gonna go on and, you know what I'm saying, get Gang his first whip. Think Gang a youngin' out here. We gonna show him the ropes to this business. We ain't just gonna be the type that keep all the sauce to ourselves. We gonna show them how the business part go. They really ain't got nothing right there. Let me see what they got in muscle. Y'all know these youngins, they like them Hellcats and them track hawks and stuff. I don't think we got none of them in the dealership. We might just go with that Benz for Gang. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we might hit them out with that Benz. That right there hard. I like that. Yeah, we gonna go with the Benz, I guess. We'll get Gang that Benz. That Benz look good. It ain't nothing but 7,500 for it. So we'll go on and grab that. And we got that Benz thing for Gang. Gang gonna be riding out here looking good, you know what I'm saying? A little starter vehicle or whatnot, whatever you want to call it. Let's check out the insides of it though. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Nice little Benz for him and his friends. All right, so now we finna go pull up to the studio. This is the studio that we gonna be renting out. We're gonna do his full album. We got a nice little, you know, producer over here that's gonna get the job done, you know what I'm saying? Keep that Chirac feel to the music. We ain't gonna switch him up to no West Coast style or nothing like that. We just gonna keep going with, you know, what's working for him right now, and that's that drill music. So we're gonna keep that going. We got a producer who can mold a nice little sound around them and stuff like that. That's basically, you know, why Lil Durk chose us to manage Gang right here. You know, we can mold that sound a little bit more. And you know, Durk really ain't got time to be fucking with no artists right now, so that's why he brought Gang to LA, you know, and brought that OTF LA, just so, you know, we can manage him while Durk on tour and stuff like that. We can take care of him, make sure he good, make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything, he doing everything he supposed to do and stuff like that. But this the studio over here, guys, and this is where we gonna make hits at, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna make a lot of hits over here. But you know what I'm saying, we gotta make sure this producer paid good too. So we're gonna go and drop him a bag to go on and do Gang whole album. Let me see where I wanna park. I guess we can park right here. Yeah, we're gonna bag it up right here. So Gang got him a nice little Benz. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna have Gang fresh out here. But this is the stew right here. We're gonna go ahead and check it out. I don't know what they got going on. I think he said he got some people in here he working with. We got the receptionist right here at the front door. Got security out there, you know, in case somebody come out here playing or something like that. You know, these rappers be having beef IRL. Somebody might get the drop on them and want to pull up to their location or something like that. And that's why we got security out there. But we at the studio, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna let Gang rest it up a couple days, but he finna have to get in this studio and put in some work. I think he said he got some people in here or whatnot. Yeah, some people in here doing their thing, you know what I'm saying. Trying to get their shit finished or whatnot. But this the studio right here. That boy got everything you need to drop a hit record, you know what I'm saying. But it ain't about the equipment. It's about who using the equipment. They know what they doing, but he went to school for this. So, you know what I'm saying, everything gonna be good. But I see they turned up in here. They turned up. They super turned. I'm gonna walk in the booth and see what they got going on back here. Okay, I see y'all boys. I see y'all boys. So yeah, guys, behind the scenes, we're gonna go on and we just earned our little money from Global, 24,000. That's what's up. We ain't done nothing, you know what I'm saying, and making some money. So we got the stew set up. Let me go on and I'm gonna drop Gang a bag. I'm gonna drop him a little something, you know what I'm saying. Go on, get Gang started. We're gonna drop him 50 racks. We'll drop him 50. Yeah, we'll drop 50. It might not take that much to, you know what I'm saying, produce an album, but you know, it take time to do that, so we just gonna get Gang right. If we have anything left over, you know, we can go and throw the rest of that money into the next album or mixtape or whatever my boy Chucky gonna do. But this the studio right here, guys. Y'all let me know how much we should rent the studio. Well, we already done rented it out. We just dropped him the little money. He gonna produce, but we still gotta drop a bag to rent it out, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's not his studio. But gang over here, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna take him back up here to the spot, and hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. You know, we drop him off, and we're gonna call up some people behind the scenes and stuff like that, just so we can go and get this video set up, find us a location and stuff like that, get gang right, you know what I'm saying? We gotta have a nice little location for this video shoot. So yeah, we're gonna have to go pick up gang chain too when it come in. So we really like gang bodyguard / manager out here. That's really why Dirk chose us. You know, we run the city a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying we just the top dog out here, but y'all know we got connects out here. We well connected out here in these streets. So gang gonna try to move around. He gonna have to have like a top dog that's protecting them out here. And we investing money in them. We just dropped, you know what I'm saying, a little money at the dealership. It wasn't much. You know, we get a discount over there. That's why we only paid $7,500 for this. We get a nice little discount. But we're gonna make sure, as long as gang working hard, you know, the cars and stuff gonna come. Right now, this just a little taster, you know, what we can do for him. But once that album drop, you know, the sales come in. If he sell good, we're gonna take him to the dealership and, you know what I'm saying, get him like a nice little Lambo or, you know, whatever, however much his album bring, we're gonna, you know, make sure gang good, just to keep him satisfied and stuff like that, just to keep him, you know, under our management. We don't need him moving around on us. We need him to stay with us. And I don't know what I want to call my little management company right now, but we under OTF, but we gonna try to do our own little management thing, Franklin Management or something like that. And we also gonna try to get into, you know what I'm saying, buying our own studio. So we gonna work toward that, and then, you know, we can do our own little thing. We won't have to be under OTF no more. But we under OTF right now. I mean, that ain't a bad thing, but y'all know all the smoke OTF got, that we inherited that beef when we decided to get, you know, signed with Dirk and stuff like that. But I ain't even tripping, you know what I'm saying? That's how we came up in the streets, off beef. We came up off going to war with people, and, you know, that's the way we got to the top, going to war with people. But, you know, OTF, them boys, Dirk got money, so he can get stuff done real fast. And I'm trying to be part of the movement. I ain't even gonna lie. That's why we went on, got down. We trying to be part of that movement. But we're gonna drop bro back off over here in the studio, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna start trying to get that song out in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, go take it to the radio station. We shoot them a little video out here, you know. That's gonna give them more exposure with the video and whatnot. And we're just gonna build, you know what I'm saying, build gang up. Build them a nice little fan base out here. So he has some fans out there in Chicago. He has some fans in LA. And I don't know where else, you know, gang probably doing shows and stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna be setting up shows, all that. You know, we got the clubs, so we can set up shows there. Even though, you know, I don't like the way my club's set up. We ain't got no stage or nothing in there, so we might have to rent out some venues for him to do shows. I'm gonna have to go check in my club though, see if we got a stage. If we got a stage in there, then we all good to go. We ain't got to rent out no venue. That'll be extra money. But if we do it at our club, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna generate a lot of money from there. So we might do the first show at the club just to see how it go. Just see, you know what I'm saying, if we recoup some of our money back. We might recoup our money back, what we done spent on gang. We really ain't spent nothing though, just $100,000, then we got this car. So we really ain't spent nothing, not yet, but we still gotta pay for the video shoots and all that. So it's finna be a lot of money spent, but I guarantee y'all, gang, there's gonna be a lot of money made too. And we still ain't collected our little money from Dirk. But I think we might just go on in there and grab that. We might well just go and grab that right now, you know what I'm saying? Might as well. Alright, so we gonna bag this in here. We got Gang, his nice little whip. So Gang good, you know what I'm saying? He got him a car. We'll call up our shouter to come pick us up. It's getting dark out here, so we finna have to call her in a minute. Come pick us up. We just had to handle this little business today, that's it. We handled that. I'm gonna go and grab this little bread from my boy Dirk. We're gonna try to get an M, you know what I'm saying, a million. So let's go and chop it up with him. So Gang decided, you know what I'm saying, he'll give us an M, you know what I'm saying, just to make sure Chuck is straight. So yeah, we got an M. Let me see how much money we sitting on right now. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Like, share, comment, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. Gang. What's good, YouTube? We back in here with another episode of Keys to the Streets. We in the studio working on that album, you know what I'm saying? We decided to go and use Dirk's studio just so your boy won't have to spend a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, buying a whole studio and stuff like that. But Dirk got a nice setup over here, you know what I'm saying? This album finna be fire. We're gonna go outside and fire up some, you know, let them boys work. But in today's episode, we gotta go down to the jewelry store. Dirk went on and, you know what I'm saying, put in an order for Wacom chains, so we gotta go pick that up. We also got a video shoot booked this episode, and we got a photo shoot booked this episode. We gotta get that artwork ready, you know what I'm saying, for this project. But hopefully y'all enjoy this, you know what I'm saying. Like, share, comment, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Y'all know them links in the description. And if you're new to the channel, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time your boy Savage Life Gaming drop a video. We're gonna let them guys put that work in, cause you know what I'm saying, we gotta get gang right today. And this shit busting. Damn, this weed busting. This that fire right here. We had to go on and, you know, take us a little break. The album finna be booming in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta promote gang right. So we got the photo shoot and a video shoot this episode. So hopefully y'all enjoy that. Let me go and put that out, cause we gotta go down here to the jewelry store. The jewelry store is under construction too, so the lady said she'll meet us outside with the chain. We're just gonna go down there, pick it up. You know, it's already paid for. That boy Dirk done already paid for it. He got us our chain, you know what I'm saying? We good, you know. But yeah, we gotta promote gang. We got our little management thing going. And I seen a couple names for our little management, artist management business. And I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but you know what I'm saying, we're gonna pick a name for it. But gang in here, I hate to, you know what I'm saying, fuck up the mood in here, but we gotta go pick up this jewelry. Alright, so gang getting in the car. We finna go and pull up down here to the jewelry store. Get gang his chain. But we got a lot to do today. I'm just gonna turn right here. I don't know why I tried to bag all the way up out the driveway. But we good, you know, we pulled out the Maybach today. Feeling, you know what I'm saying, this is a nice little sunny day out here today, so we pulled out the Maybach thing, you know. But yeah, we gotta take gang to do this photo. We're gonna take them to do the photo shoot first after we pick up this jewelry. And then we gotta go down to the airport. That's where we're gonna be doing the video shoot and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. Feel good to be a manager, you know, managing an artist and stuff like that. We're gonna make us a lot of money from this, no cap, a lot of money. We just gotta, you know, make sure this art is good. We got everything taken care of though, you know, we got the photo thing set up, we got the video shoot set up, and you know, we're gonna take that out them album sales. You know how them big record labels do, you know what I'm saying? Once that album drop, everything they done for you, it's finna come up out them album sales. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, gang album do pretty good out here. We're gonna put a little bit of money into them, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of promoting. We're gonna have to promote them up there at the radio station, just like we did G Herbo, y'all know. Went up there to the radio station, dropped them a bag to get some, you know, some of that good old radio play. But we pushing this one little single he got right now. But gang in the studio working on that album too. We had to go on and you know, start putting in that work. Can't be sitting around or nothing like that. I know gang wanna sightsee in the city and stuff like that, but we ain't got time for that. We only got time to work. He got a couple songs done, you know, they been working all night long, you know, trying to perfect this album, get the sound that he want and stuff like that. But you know, sometimes you just gotta get out and do other things. You just can't work on that album all day. The album, you know, you gotta put a little time into it. If you want a banger, you know, put a little time and effort into your craft, your work and stuff like that. But I think, you know, from the little songs we done heard, I'm thinking Gang, you gonna have a decent little album though, you know what I'm saying? Gang, you know, he worth managing, no cap. I know Dirk busy and stuff like that, he done had time to do all this. Gang done went on tour and whatnot. So, you know, we gonna handle everything. Video shoots and all that. So his album should be dropping soon, you know what I'm saying? We ain't put no date on it yet, but it should be dropping soon. We're gonna set up some shows and stuff after we do the photo shoot, and we're gonna do a little show on his new song that his song he got, you know, his single that he got buzzing in Chirac right now. You know, this where Dirk signed him at and whatnot, you know. Well, Dirk didn't sign him, we signed him to our little thing. Dirk, you know, was gonna sign him, but we OTF LA, so we still basically the same thing, you know. So we signed him for $100K. I think we're gonna get that money back super fast, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta spend nothing today on the photo shoot and all that. We're gonna let, once this album drop, you know, then we'll pay them. They say we good, you know. We good for right now. When that album drop, that's when that money gotta drop. But we pulling up over here at Evangelicals right now, guys. That's where we coming to pick up the chain. I guess we can park on this side. I think it's like some little parking spaces over here if I'm not mistaken. Right there, we ain't got nowhere to park or nothing. Yeah, we gonna have to park it on the side of the highway, I see. Yeah, we'll just park it over here. I spin around right here. Gotta go pick up Gang chain. I don't want nobody come through here and hit the Maybach. You know, the Maybach looking good. So let's go up here. Shawty should be up here waiting on us. Gotta pick up this jewelry. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, I ain't have to pay for this. I'm glad Dirk already took care of that. Okay, she's standing outside with the chain. See what Gang chain hitting on. His might be busting more than mine, I don't know. Okay, I see you. I see you, gang. So, yeah, we finna go ahead to this photo shoot real fast. Let's go on down here, you know, go on knock that out. Then we gotta go way down here to the airport. Man, it's gonna be a busy day today. Just making sure, you know what I'm saying, we make all these appointments on time and stuff like that. Don't wanna be late. Do not wanna be late. So, let's go on and, we going up here, I don't know the direct area. They sent me a GPS, but it don't look like it's too far. It's up here in the hills kinda though. They got a nice little spot for us to pull up to, you know, do the photo shoot. We gotta have that cover art for we gotta have these photos for the cover art. We're gonna have to send all this stuff off. And I don't know who we're gonna get to do the graphic designs and stuff like that, but we'll figure out somebody to do the graphic design art and stuff. I went to school for that IRL. I ain't graduated or nothing like that, but I went to school for that graphic design. I liked it though. They teach you a lot of stuff, you know. They teach you like how to use Photoshop. They teach you like a little program called Blender, how to make scenes in Blender. I guess it's for like games and stuff like that. I should have stuck with that, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, that would have been, you know, I could have turned the channel up if I would have learned how to, you know, make them little scenes. I probably could have did like a little cartoon series or something on the channel. But, you know, I ain't stick with it. I jumped straight to YouTube, I ain't even gonna lie. But this is where we doing the photo shoot at over here. We're gonna pull up over here. Like they already here. People already parked. We're gonna pop out. Go up in here and see, you know what I'm saying, what they got going. I think they got somebody else in here doing a photo shoot too. We're gonna have to wait till they get up out of here and You know what I'm saying? And then Wacom, he'll be able to do his shit. But this right here for the album work and stuff like that, we're gonna need them pictures and stuff, whatnot. And we're gonna send it over to a graphic designer and we're gonna have them to do their thing. But yeah, we got a nice little location over here. We ain't in the trenches or nothing, you know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, that's gang drill rapper, but this spot right here gonna be okay, you know. They're gonna be kind of like, you know, green screen kind of photo where they can take the background out and stuff like that, put them on another background. But we out here. This is what the photo shoot going on. Yeah, they got somebody else out here right now. So we're gonna wait till she done, and then, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get Gang up there to do his thing. Alright, so Gang over here doing this thing, you know what I'm saying, getting them photos in. We're gonna walk back out here to the car, fire up a little something else. I don't think we got much. I think we only got like one blunt left on us or something like that. We're gonna let Gang, you know what I'm saying, do his thing. I ain't trying to stand in the way, you know. I don't want to be over there because, you know, photo shoots and stuff like that boring. So we're gonna go out here to the car and fire up a little something. Gang should be done by the time we make it back, hopefully. Then we gotta go down here to the airport, you know, get this video shoot in. They already down there ready for us. You know, the same guy who doing the photo shoot, he gonna do the video shoot too. So he gonna be leaving behind us. So let me see what I got to fire up, man. Fire up a little something. Yeah, we only got some White Widow left. Damn, you know I'm gonna have to hit the weed shop soon. That White Widow be busting too. That boy shining. We got, you know, a little slight drip today. Whole lot of cough syrup t-shirt. Little blue jeans with the chrome heart hat. Little Nikes on, you know what I'm saying? We dripped out a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. That boy dripped out. Let me put that out. We really should have smoked all that. So Gang should be ready. Hopefully Gang ready by now. Oh yeah, we done been here for a little minute. Boy had to come out here and get high. Gotta stay high, you know what I'm saying? Doing this type of work, it's a lot of stuff, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, standing around and stuff like that while Gang do his thing, you know. We gotta get Gang superstar status out here. So it's gonna be worth the standing around and stuff when that paycheck drop, you know what I'm saying? I'm just glad we was able to use Dirt Studio though. I ain't really had the money to go buy my own studio, but we still gonna buy our own studio though later on once we start our own little thing. We just, you know what I'm saying, hit Dirk up and be like, man, we gonna have to use that studio, Gang. Okay, bro over here, he still getting them pictures in. I see you, bro. Gang finna be a superstar. Okay, so we all good to go. We headed down to the airport now. Video shoot, this gonna be my favorite part right here, the video shoot, you know what I'm saying? We got a couple models down there and stuff like that waiting on Gang. He say he already done started shooting a couple scenes for the video. I think bro already down there waiting on us. The same guy who doing the little photo shoot. Well, he gonna be down there before us, you know what I'm saying? I think he might have been still back there. I didn't pay no attention. We were chopping it up with Wacom a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Trying to see what kind of image he going for, you know, in this video. We got a couple little spots like backdrops and stuff down at the airport that he can do his thing in, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go to the trenches and do nothing right now. This right here, this gonna kind of be like I say like a quick video shoot. We just trying to get this song out there, just so we can go and get, you know what I'm saying, Gang heard out here in LA, you know what I'm saying? So we headed down here to the airport. Come on, bro, let's ride. Let's ride. We just taking care of everything today, you know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna start doing these shows in the city. That's what gonna really turn Gang up, them shows. But y'all know we gotta get everything, you know, in order first. Video shoot, photo shoot. We're gonna throw Gang once the album drop, we're gonna throw him an album release party and all that. We're gonna turn it up for bro. Gotta get him out there, you know, bring some of our homies from the trenches, some of our friends and stuff. When we do this little album release party, it's gonna go down. But hopefully y'all enjoying y'all day too, gang. Hopefully y'all enjoying. So we got 2 miles before we reach our destination. So yeah, we chose the airport because, you know, the airport got a lot of space. They brought in a bunch of little backdrops and stuff. There's no like little scenes and stuff like that. Kind of like little backdrops where he can do his video in, you know. We really didn't want to go to the trenches right now, but soon we're gonna do a nice little video shoot in the trenches. When he dropped the album, whatever single we choose, you know, to represent that album, whatever single we choose, we're gonna shoot a video to it in the trenches. We're gonna turn gang up. You already know it. We gotta turn them up, no cap. But let me go on and go on through that light right there. We gotta get on down here, man. Yeah, we gotta get down. I really should've went to the beach first, I ain't gonna lie, and got me some good. We're gonna need some good while gang out here doing this video. We ain't gonna jump in this video this time. We trying to stay behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna be behind the scenes. We ain't gonna be like how P. Diddy used to be in videos and stuff like that, dancing and whatnot. We just gonna play the background. Them the ones who really be having the most money, the ones playing the background. Just like baby brother Slim. Gang, I think he got more bread than Birdman, you know what I'm saying? Gang, he just played the scene, the background. You ain't seen him. You might see him in a video or something like that, but he ain't gonna be, you know, in there just turned up or nothing like that. He'll be still playing the background in the video. That's kind of how we gonna play it, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of how we gonna play it. We playing the background, but our money gonna be right, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be lacking on no bread. Alright, that light green. We gotta get on down here, you know what I'm saying? We gotta check our businesses soon too. We ain't checking. We've been working with this artist. We ain't had time to really, you know, check these businesses and stuff. We just been trying to whack them right. Get everything lined out, you know what I'm saying? Cause it ain't gonna take no time for his album to drop. So we trying to get this single out there. Well, the single already out there. We trying to get this single hot, you know, in the city. That's what we working on now, trying to get this single hot. So we're gonna have to pull up to the radio station soon, you know what I'm saying, and gonna get them a copy of it so they can start playing it on the radio and stuff like that. And I hear 12, they riding. 12 already riding. Okay, like we're going this way. Well, I really should have went down below because I'm already knowing where we gotta go. Yeah, we should have went. I'm just gonna go down all the way down. We gotta go in there. We gotta go inside the airport. So yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way down here and go down to the bottom. We trying to get over there. Hopefully they let us in here, man. Hopefully they let them know that we coming. We don't need to be having trouble with the police and stuff like that. But yeah, I should have kept straight instead of turning right here. But we still good. We still Gucci. Yeah, we still Gucci gang. Pull up down here. I'm gonna check out these little setups they got down here. I don't know why they got me trying to go that way. I'm just gonna turn right here, a little legal turn. Oh, this is a one-way too. But we should be able to get in the airport from right here. Y'all see they got security thick down here at the airport. We don't want no smoke, brody. None at all. Alright, go open that gate for me, gang.
What's your fucking problem?
I'm gonna say, dang, bro, you ain't gonna let me in? Yeah, like he, you know what I'm saying, stalled a little bit. Alright, so we pulling up, guys. This is where the video shoot gonna go down. I just gotta find the area. Thinking it's over this way somewhere though. Yeah, over this way. We on track, we on time, we good. Yeah, there go the little spot right there. See, they got the little setup, the little backdrop. So we can have like, you know, little stuff in the background while he doing the video shooting stuff. I'm gonna check out these little spots while gang doing this thing. That's what I'm talking about. They got nice little setups down here. That's fire. And I guess these the ones that we gonna be using. The one right there with the Lambo in there, and then we got the girls up in there, you know. He's shooting a couple little scenes with them for right now. We finna get out, you know what I'm saying? Little gang do his thing. I'm gonna check out these little backdrops and stuff. See what they looking like in the inside. But we finna let gang, you know, chop it up with the dude who's shooting the video for a little while and let gang get up in there and do his thing. Alright, so gang in there getting it in. Damn. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's gonna be fire, but we're gonna check out these little backdrops and stuff. See what all of them busting on. Okay, this look like kind of like a little gaming room or something like that. This right here kind of like a little female backdrop, I ain't gonna lie. He sent us some pictures, you know what I'm saying, of these, and we chose them two right there beside each other. Let me see what's in here. Hey, this look like another little gaming setup, you know, just a lot of pink and shit like that. They got Mean Girls on the TV. Oh yeah, these backdrops hard, I ain't gonna lie. He back. How do I get up in this one? Okay, right here. We got another one right here. This one fire too. I ain't gonna lie, this one fire. We really could have used this one, you know what I'm saying? Did a little scene. He had two girls in the bed with him like he just waking up. You know, like a little intro to the video or something. Let's see how many more we got. Okay, this one kind of big, dude. Is this another one right here? Now this, I guess this one all the same one. I thought this was another one. Nah, this is the same one. Let's go over to these over here. Okay, this one right here, this kind of like female-ish, you know what I'm saying? Got the little heart in there and whatnot. Damn, gang done came all the way out here dancing. Okay, another little spot right there. Let me see what else we got. Yeah, female-ish. And this the other one, you know what I'm saying, that we gonna be shooting in. Okay, so gang them done moved from over here to the other one. They about to wrap up this video shoot. But hopefully y'all enjoy. You know you gotta have that pole in the video shoot. That's how we do, you know what I'm saying? We selling that drill. But hopefully y'all enjoy it. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. Gang.